Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to today's Jasmy video update for Sunday 17th of April. And damn it guys, it's Jasmy is just probably doing whatever it wants to do, guys, and it seems like it's already holding that 193 level that we already talked about. So yeah, let's take this, do a refresher once again. So here we are. It's actually just, it was popping to the downside below the 193, close below the 193. And it's always risky, guys. What can I say? When you're closing below a very important level two times, you close below it, and then the next candle just starts to go to the upside, it's probably nothing more than just a fake out to go to the downside. And from here you can already see we are holding the 0.618. So the next level that you can already see that it would like to go up to maybe will be the 0.5, but there's a big problem still with Jasmy. There's still a big problem that can happen with Jasmy. And I'm gonna tell you that this might be another fake out, maybe another fake out, because by the end of the day, you still have to wait for it to come to actually hold the 0.618. Hold it a little bit more, and then potentially that would be a really good entry point. But my problem is with Bitcoin, okay? So let me show you Bitcoin right now. And this is the reason why I'm not confident in any particular pumps right now. So Bitcoin came down, right? And now you're moving sideways like this. What is this? This is known as bearish symmetrical triangle, okay? And all of this is talked about in detail in my course, and you can check it out. You can, if you want to learn more about technical analysis, it's an 18 hours content out there, and you're going to enjoy every single thing, from trading psychology to market psychology to trading the charts and to trading candlesticks as well, and money management. So what I do suggest is that I did a Google for you, and you can see bearish symmetrical triangle is when the prices are going down and then you move like this in a squeezing triangle, right? In a squeezing factor. So it doesn't mean that you cannot break to the upside. If you start to break to the upside, boom, like this, then that will probably spell good for Jasmy as well, okay? You might see Jasmy making the bottom. Let me rewrite this again. You might see this being the bottom of Jasmy once again, because you are finding huge support right now, and this is always going to be a huge support, because by the end of the day, the golden ratios are meant to be support. Do you understand that? When you move impulsively from the bottom to the highest point, you come retracing. Either the 0.5 is your friend or the 0.618 is your friend, and it's always going to be like that. And that's why yesterday I said, if you start to still lose it again and you close below it again, this is the only meaningful support that you're going to have. Of course, you are going to find one more support before going down to the 109, which is going to be the 0.0150 as well, okay? So these are two support that you're going to look for in the future if you never really start to hold the 0.618. So Monday is coming in, and let's see the weekly time frame as well. How is the weekly looking like? So the weekly still remains that you still have the three black rows. So on the weekly, the scales are really heavy, okay? The scales are so heavy that potentially Monday you could have a little bit of a green, and then you start to dump to the downside as well. You continue with the downtrend. So it's a little bit bearish on the weekly. I cannot say that it's bullish anyways, just because you're holding the golden ratio. You're still having bearish candlesticks on the weekly, which is known as three black rows, which indicates continuation of a downtrend. So that one also we talked about, but let me just do the Google for you and write in there three black crows once again, and I want to show you how they look like and why they're so dangerous, okay? So this is how they just look like on a simple trading terms. So you can see it does go down. You might have a little bit of a green candle, and then you continue with the downtrend, right? So these are three black crows, which actually is not something good, but it doesn't still mean that they cannot be invalidated. They could be invalidated, okay? Even in this image right now, you went to the downside, make a little bit of a green candle for 1 week, and then the next weeks you start to dump to the downside. So maybe next week you could have a little bit of a green like this to the 220, 224. People think we're bullish once again, and then it starts to push to the downside. And I just want to see If there's any resistance on the daily though, where you could actually go up to find resistance as well. So here we are, and this could probably be the resistance moving forward. Okay, so you might have that relief rally a little bit, maybe again go back to this resistance at the 230 if you were to actually pump a little bit, have resistance from here, go down, or maybe just go to this resistance, break out of the resistance, backtest and go. Now I would be taking entry if you start to break the resistance, and if Bitcoin starts to get bullish and invalidates this symmetrical triangle, then we're going to talk about how safe it is looking like at that time. But at this point of time, silence, and let's just hope for the best or just prepared for the worst. And that's it for the update. If you guys want to learn more about all of this trading stuff and trend lines and whatnot, do check out my trading course. And to pay with 29 bucks, join the Discord and message me to pay with crypto, and you can get it for 29 bucks, and you can be up and running with an 18 hours content of pure genuine information, more than this ones. Okay, so that's it for today's update. I'm going to see you with the next one. I love you.